Brikby, Denmark. A town seemingly lost in time, where the past and present blend seamlessly. A town lost in time with cobblestone streets and buildings that tell tales of centuries gone by. Nestled amongst rolling moors, surrounded by lush landscapes that seem to stretch endlessly, it was a postcard of tranquility, a serene escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life. Life moved at its own pace here, slow and steady, with residents enjoying a leisurely stroll through the town square like the gentle lapping of waves on a summer's day, creating a sense of timeless peace. But even the calmest waters can hide treacherous depths, secrets lurking beneath the surface. And Brikby's idyllic surface was about to be shattered, its peace disrupted by forces unknown. It began with the visitations, strange occurrences, unexplained phenomena that left the world afraid. The government, in its infinite wisdom, declared certain zones off-limits, attempting to contain the unknown, and to police these zones, they brought in the big firms, heavily armed and ready for anything. This security forces patrolling day and night. Major security firms, granted unprecedented authority, took control of the situation. Trade El Secure, the largest of them all, descended upon Brikby, their presence a stark contrast to the town's former peace. A shadow falling over the once peaceful town, changing its essence forever. Not everyone took this lying down. In the quiet corners of Denmark, a storm was brewing. Whispers of discontent grew into murmurs of rebellion, and those murmurs soon became a rallying cry. From the shadows emerged the Knights, a paramilitary group opposed to the government's heavy-handed tactics. They were determined to fight back. They saw the security firms for what they were, wolves in sheep's clothing, preying on the vulnerable. Seizing control under the guise of protection, Tovby in Sector 4 became their battleground, a city under siege. Their first strike was swift and decisive, catching everyone off guard. Temper 2, a research facility rumored to be conducting experiments related to the visitations, was infiltrated and seized. It was a bold move. The Knights released a manifesto, their demands clear: withdraw the security forces and end the oppression. Reveal the truth about the visitations, they demanded, and return of control to the people. The city was at a tipping point. The government scoffed, dismissing their demands as mere noise. Trade El Secure doubled down, tightening their grip on the city of Tovby and pouring more resources into Brikby. The lines were drawn and the battle for the control had begun. Trade El Secure was not to be trifled with. Heavily armed, technologically superior, they were a force to be reckoned with. Their leader, a steely-eyed man known only as the Director, was rumored to be ex-military, a master strategist with a single-minded focus to secure Trade El Secure's interests at any cost. And those interests lay in the visitations, in whatever secrets they held. Brikby became a fortress. Checkpoints sprang up like iron mushrooms. Armed patrols roamed the streets, their eyes constantly scanning for any sign of dissent. The townsfolk were caught in the middle, their once peaceful lives turned upside down. UNDNK was mobilized to clear the city for humanitarian reasons. But the Knights were not easily deterred. They had faced adversity before and knew that this battle would be no different. They knew the terrain could melt into the shadows, strike when least expected. Their intimate knowledge of Brikby's streets and alleys gave them a significant advantage. A series of coordinated attacks crippled Trade El Secure's logistical operations. Explosions rocked their supply lines, causing chaos and confusion. Supply lines were disrupted, communication networks jammed. The once smooth operations of Trade El Secure were now in disarray. A new player had entered the fray, a shadowy organization known only as Shield Wall. Their sudden appearance added a new layer of complexity to the conflict. Their allegiance was unclear, their motives shrouded in mystery. Were they allies or enemies? No one could say for sure. As the sun sets on Brikby, casting long shadows over the battle-scarred town, the outcome remains uncertain. The air is thick with tension and anticipation. Will Trade El Secure crush the rebellion and maintain their grip on Temper 4? Their forces are strong, but the Knights are resilient. Will the Knights succeed in exposing the truth and reclaiming their town? Their determination and courage are unmatched. Or will Shield Wall tip the scales, their true purpose yet to be revealed? Their presence looms large over the battlefield. One thing is certain: the battle for Brikby has just begun. The streets will echo with the sounds of conflict for days to come, and the fate of more than just a sleepy Danish town hangs in the balance. The outcome of this battle could change everything.